Hey, g'day folks, it's Friday, it's my favourite day. I get to make something with you guys again. Today I'm making a very small side console for a tinny. It's big enough to put a switch box on, but it's also made to hold a 9-inch sounder. And I'm going to go through the process of folding, cutting, welding, and all the fabrication needed, the fitting of it. And if this is something you want to watch, stick around, guys. I'm really excited to do another video with you today. So thank you for joining me. Let's go and get in the boat now and we'll start. Here we are in the boat, and we're going to put the sounder on here, like so. Gives you enough room to get the knobs on each end of it. And then we're going to run a bit of flat bar around the inside of it there, around the outside of it. Alright, and that'll give him enough room for a switch panel on the front if he needs one for whatever reason. But this is how we make it, just bits and pieces, put it together, and once we put it together we'll weld it all out and weld it on there. This would be nice to weld on there. Okay, these are the pieces to the console. This will come out off the bar, off the side of the console, and the sounder will sit on top. This piece is to give it some depth. So we're going to weld this corner. We're going to bend this one here. So we weld, we're going to bend, we're going to weld, and we're going to bend. And that's our pieces that we need. All right, so first things first, I need to mark where I'm going to bend. I've chosen this as the outside, and we're going to put our first bend right here. Square that off. And I think we can go and bend that piece and get it to the right angle first, and then sit that in there, then we'll mark the second one. You probably could mark it all first, all the marks all in one go, but we're going to do it one at a time just to be safe. And we're going to use an angle finder, bevel square, to get the first angle that we need. And this is how you find it. Okay, once that's on there, that's it. Nip that up a little bit tighter. We're going to go and bend this in my pan brake and bend it to this angle that you see there. And here's our piece that we bent. Firstly, it was on the folder with the bender, with the folder. And then secondly, lay it up into position with this one. And it could be the other way around, which it is, the other way around. And then our second bend is going to be this one back here. All right, and that fits in there beautifully. Nice little corner to corner for the TIG welder there will be beautiful. So I'm going to mark the second bend now. Give myself, like so, put the little bend mark, transfer that across with the square. And we'll go and bend that one. This one is 90 degrees, this one. So I can just use the square to square that one up. I'll be back. Here's our piece with a nice little TIG weld, fillet weld around the edge there, all the way around. Now I do also have to cut out here and here, because this panel sits on top of a pipe. Now that pipe is 25 mil, so I'm going to mark some 25 mil cutouts in there and I'll go and cut them out. Okay, so you can't see it from there, but I've already cut it out. Okay. If you want, in the comments, write down how you think I cut that out. But this sits on here now, and I've got a beautiful little fillet TIG weld all the way around the edge here, and a couple of stitches onto the pipe. This is the pipe which should be in the boat, and then we'll square this up in the boat, make sure the floor and this is reading the same, and we'll tack it into position and weld it out. And then he can mount his sounder on top of this, no problems at all. So today I'm going to use the TIG welder to weld all of this. Instead of using, you could use the MIG and sand it all off, but I'm going to leave a nice little weld around the top there to look very smart. Okay, so here we go with the TIG. First of all, making sure that my corner to corner is successful all the way around, and then we put it tacked together. Come on. I've got my earth on. That for one little tack, but it's on there. Now we can rotate this round without it moving. I've got a great fit up all the way around, even if I do say so myself. Second tack. Now I like to weld, when I weld something, I like to weld onto my tacks. Firstly, I put a tack in between the two. Got the temperature sorted out now, and I've adjusted my temperature just by rolling the temperature around. If it's not enough, I put more in. Here we go, a nice little run along here now. you have it. That's a nice little weld. It's the first time I've picked up the TIG in weeks. I think the last job I did was on a tank. So I'm going to run this one along to here now. My elbow slipped off the table then, but as you can see, it really makes no difference. And the last little weld, I'll put a tack on this back edge here. The most important part of TIG welding is that you're comfortable sitting down and you've got enough room to swing your welder around. As well as showing the camera, thank you. And there we have it. Earth off. Okay, so the next move, once we've finished the TIG welding on our console, and I've got the cutouts which fit onto the pipe, we can set this on those cutouts and it just rotates around nicely. So while it rotates is when we get our level and we find the level spot. I've already checked that the boat is sitting level on the trailer, and then all we do once it's level, bring it up, and all I'm going to do is run a weld down the inside here and a little bit around the top here and a stitch there and a stitch across here and down and around the pipe there, and that is enough to hold this little console on and a screen on top, no problems at all. All right, so I'm also going to weld this now. I'm changing over to the MIG. Okay, I've got it all set up, ready to go. I'm going to set my MIG to the right temperature. I'm using it at 3.2 millimeter material. Even though this is only 3 mil, I like the 3.2 because it's a little bit hotter. Sit this up in place for the final time. I get the bubble correct. Bring this forward. And it is ready to go. I've got the leather blanket down so that I don't burn his carpet. Once I get it, that's tacked in spot. That's tacked. I can let this go now, and I'll just double check that my level is level, and it is. Now I can just push this into place, put a tack over the other side here. Now I can just weld it out, and that's already firm and solid just with 3 little tacks. So I'm going to put a little run down the side here. And a little run around the pipe. And a run around the other pipe. I'll get in your way there. Sorry about that. Now that is strong enough to stand on. Okay. It doesn't need any more on the top, on the back, on the sides, anywhere. I did say I was going to put some down the back there, but it's not necessary. And now we put our sounder on. The holes will clear everything, and the sounder will be able to be read by the driver. You may have to move this out of the way, but I think that's a good job. Come and have a look. I'll do a little bit of a clean up of that weld there. And if he wants to, he can put a switch panel in the front there. That's a neat little job. All right, that's the finish of the side console. Simple build, but massive upgrade for the tinny. If you've got something out of this, hit the like button and consider subscribing. Plenty more custom builds in the up and coming. And if you've got an idea of a build that you'd like to see next, drop it in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.